Welcome back. So I got some pictures for you, and I will be showing you what lenses I've used. So let me show you that right now. Okay, what you see here is the Nikon ZR with the native 40 millimeter f2. I've used the Nikkor Z 28 millimeter f2.8, and then using the Megadapt ETZ 21 Pro Plus adapter, I have the 40 millimeter f2.5. I had the 35 millimeter f2.8 and the Sony FE f2 28 millimeter. Okay. So this is a Zeiss lens. This is a Sony lens. That's a Sony lens. Nikon lens, Nikon lens. And that's what this video is about. So let's look at some pictures. Now, I'm going to scroll through them, and I want you to look at the picture quality, and then we'll go back and I'll tell you what lens I used. Now, I used 5 different lenses. I did it in portrait mode. I did it in landscape mode. I'm going to move my mouse out of the way. But I just want to show you how sharp it is. 28 millimeter Sony or on the Nikon, they look sharp. Okay. Now I got the 35 millimeter. So the first set of pictures were 28 millimeters, both Nikon and Sony. Then the 35. Then the 40 for Sony. And even then, it had a hard time focusing. But then you can get some great shots. Now and then, if he doesn't move. But this was the Nikon Z40. This one too. And you see it missed a little focus right there. That was good there. I got to prevent the dog from chewing this part up. He has a habit of chewing things still. See how sharp and clear that is on the Nikon? But this is a Sony right here. And you see he was moving, biting on those little ends of the carpet. And when he wasn't moving, so it was a little off focus with the 40 millimeter on the Sony. Now it's to the 35 millimeter Zeiss, which is a Sony lens. And then the 28. 28, Nikon, Sony, I think, yeah, this is the 35 millimeter Zeiss. Back to Nikon. In fact, no, that's back to Nikon, Zeiss. That's the 40 millimeter Sony. And then this is a Nikon 40 millimeter. So you can get some great sharpness. I do this. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Just gorgeous. Ah, I have to do this. That's what I have to do. I was doing it on the wrong one. But isn't that a great shot? And then I can also do this. I want to get to this shot. I think it's excellent. And then, of course, I do this, put a little bit over here. I think I'll end it with there. So what do you think? I think these are great shots. Even if he's full of trouble, I still love the dog. And he's a great subject to take pictures of, to show off different lenses. So like you saw in the short video, I used the Nikon Z's 28 millimeter, 40 millimeter small compact lenses. And then I used the Mega adapter ETZ 21 Pro Plus, and that converts the Sony lenses to work on the Nikon. And so I had the 28 millimeter f2. I had the 35 millimeter Zeiss, which is a 2.8. And then I had the Sony G FE full frame small compact lens at 2.5. They're all good lenses. They all have autofocus. It depends if this dog was moving or not. And I like those lenses. They're small, they're compact. It's great for street photography, or even, you know, if you're close up to family and stuff. You get a wide field of view, but then you can get close and get some fantastic pictures. So thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.